In this video, you'll be learning about monetization. Yes, monetization. Yes, very interesting. Everybody want to make money on this internet space, which is a continuation of the tutorial video for beginners on how to make money online. Yes, most of you have come online to look for money. Yes, because you don't really understand what is happening. So you think by doing random things, you'll be able to make money online. First, before you make money online, you need to understand the business side of the cyber space, irrespective of whatsoever you are trying to do to make money on this internet space, content creation, e-commerce, affiliate marketing, freelancing, etc. Because the thing there is, if you don't understand this business side, you are already heading for failure. Some of you have a faulty foundation, which up to date that you are struggling because you started this faulty foundation with a video of somebody saying Facebook is paying. He showed you his saving dashboard showing the money he made or she made. TikTok is paying, Instagram is paying, YouTube is paying, and a host of other platforms. Then at the end of the day, you try it by posting random content, believing that one day you will get paid, and all your effort was just a pure bullshit. Now you find it very difficult to believe that people actually make legitimate money on this internet space. So irrespective of whatsoever you want to make money on this internet space, you need to understand that everybody that is making money on this internet space, irrespective of how you see him or her, is actually selling something, or is into partnership with somebody that is selling something. So by the time I go to these statistics, let me tell you why people take advantage of this internet space so much. You need to understand that according to recent data, there is an approximate of about 5.5 billion internet users in 2024. This means every year this number is increasing. So this is the very big opportunity that you get to see that people are actually taking advantage of. I'm going to show you the secret why it's possible that those people are showing you big dashboard. Just pay close attention. If I come further again, you see, even though there is not much information, as of 2024, YouTube has over about 2 point something billion active users. You can see. So when I go further again, you get to see that we have on Facebook alone, we have about 3.06 million monthly active users. So you need to understand that every single person on this internet space has problem. So this problem can only be solved by people who understand how to deliver this digital solution to people. The same thing on TikTok, you can see 1 point something billion. So these numbers are written in billions. Now, for this number being in billions, it means if you have solution to people's problem, it means just 1% of them patronizing you, it means you'll be making a hell lot of money. That is why you see all those big content creators showing you their platform. So irrespective of the space you are trying to build, whether you are trying to go into content creation, blogging, and the rest of them, you need to understand that if you are not selling something under your space, somebody is selling something on that particular space. That is why they are making that money. So let me go further to prove to you, and then you get to see how we work with the social media platform. So you see, understanding the content distribution. Now, after I've already talked about content creation in my previous video, now you need to understand the concept of content distribution. Now, after putting in all those information together, which is information packaging or whatsoever they call it, including information marketing, the entire essence of it is to create awareness about your business. If it is easy to create awareness, a lot of people will succeed, but because it is not easy, a lot of people fail along the way. And failure to understand this detailed breakdown of this information, you are bound to fail, because learning how to make money on this internet space required you going through the processes, and those are the processes I'm putting up together. I have put up the first two processes, and this is the third stage, which is the monetization aspect. Once you get it wrong, forget it. You will not understand what is happening. Those numbers you are seeing might just be pure blank number to you, but just like when you go to the conventional school where you learn ABCD, you first learn the first alphabet and how to combine them to make words. Then from words you go into sentences, and then from sentences you know how to make paragraph. So it progresses that way, and that is how this internet space is. Once you get the foundation wrong, forget it, you will fail. So that is why a lot of people, your journey started with that faulty foundation of I'm making money online, this is my dashboard. Then you now jump to the final stage without learning those first tiny stages, just like going to the university without learning some of the key things that you need to know before going to the university. So social media platform, you need to know that there are different categories of people on social media platform. Social media like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Medium, and the rest of them. So each of them has a particular solution they are offering. So as you are making your content available, you need to also follow their rules. We will go further now. I'm going to be telling you what you should do at every level. So for your content monetization, that means for you to make money with your own content, this content, or whether you want to be a freelancer, a business manager, or a consultant, or whatsoever, you need to understand content creation. I've talked about it already. I'm not going to be talking about it now. Just go check that video. I will leave the link in the description box of this video. So since we are talking about monetization at this stage, we are looking at, there are two basic ways every individual who is making money on this internet space is making. We have the indirect monetization process. This means you key into the monetization program of those social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, etc., and the rest of them. Though those ones have requirements that you need to meet up with, and you are going to put in a lot of work, even spending a lot of money to get to that stage. This is where building a community, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and the rest of them becomes very necessary. Then the next stage is, even among the normal program for the YouTube, we have the AdSense. This AdSense is owned by Google. That is where they place advert on your content. That is where, no matter how big your traffic is, somebody is putting advert under your content, and that is how they are paying you for it. And most of the time, the money they pay you are just chicken change. Let me tell you the truth. From that number, you get to see, imagine for every 1,000 views that you are getting on that particular content that you are posting, imagine how much they are paying you. Some of them are even less than $1. Some of them are even just $2. So imagine you have a 1,000 traffic and just 10 of them buy a product that you are selling. Imagine how much profit you would have made. It would have been more than that 1,000 money they are paying you. Now, this is where the direct monetization comes into play. This direct monetization, you are the one in charge of your platform, your group, or whatever, or your page, or whatever. You are selling directly to the people, or you are going into partnership with somebody that has a product where you pays you to either advertise or to promote their own product. And then this one, you also go into partnership in order to get paid for every sale you made. So these are every single person that's making money is taking advantage of these two. This is where the basic foundation starts, these two. So because you cannot make money if you are not offering people solution, giving them product that will help them solve a particular problem. So irrespective of whatsoever skill you have, whether you want to go in as a freelancer, as a content creator, as whatsoever, these are the different monetization opportunities that are there. We have selling directly, partnership, affiliate, CPA. For those who don't understand what this CPA is, it's a process where you get paid for bringing people who take particular kind of action. Sometimes you give people free product, and then when they get to use it, you get to earn money for doing that. Let me show you a simple example of a CPA platform that we have here. If I come to this particular link, you get to see we have two leads here. So even though I'm giving a product for free, all they have to do is to fill in some few information. Then you get to see it's going to be generating money for me here. If I come to this other platform again, you can actually see the money is already reading. You can see it's already reading gradually. So you give people free information, give them free product. When they download it, even though they are getting it for free, you still get to earn with it. So this is a monetization strategy that most of us who have stayed years on this internet space are taking advantage of. When I go further again, this is for the CPA, and then for the traffic in general, we have the general traffic where you get paid for just bringing large number of people, where those are where you talk about advertisement, where somebody paid you money directly to advertise their product. Irrespective of the volume of the traffic, you get to pay. We have the e-commerce monetization strategy, which involve having an online store where you sell product directly for your audience to buy, just like having a Temu shop. You can see this is a Temu shop. You have Amazon. We have this other one again where you set up, but you need to understand the concept of copywriting and sales and marketing. That is why I also put up a video in that regard. So you need to understand that in the whole of this global space, the internet is very broad. You can actually see the map of the world. You can see this is the entire map of the world. You can see where you can access everything, every part of the world, and they have different time zones, different locations. So with this type of population, the internet has made it very possible for you to sell something to anybody on this part of the world. This is where, when we go into the concept of freelancing, let me go further. So before I break it down, these are the business opportunity that you have to earn on this internet space. I'm going to break it down one after the other so that you get to appreciate what I'm talking about. So you see, when we talk about this very one, which is e-commerce, which I've showed you earlier, where you put up all the identify, including Shopify, where you set up stores to sell your product. This can be a physical product, digital product, or whatsoever, where you have your product, you have the information there, you put up content in that regard for people to get to see the value they are getting and how trustworthy you are. These are key things that you need to be aware of, and you need to learn how to put up those content. I've already talked about that in my previous video. This is the first opportunity. So we have talked about this one. We have the content creation. In the content creation space, you have to put up content, not just anyhow content. You need to be aware of. This content can be in form of video, content, emails, and the rest of them. This one, you need to put up content that actually solve people's problem directly. How to get certain things done, how to fix certain things. Then by that, you are building a trustworthy environment where people can see that yes, these solutions like this actually exist, and they can actually get to offer them this solution so that they can solve their own problem. And then we also have the affiliate marketing. This one involve you having connection with product owners where you get to offer to sell their product where they pay you commission. Then we have the freelancing. This freelancing, in this case, when I show you the map of the world, this is it. In addition to the earlier information where I showed you how all those big people are making money online, where I showed you all those different platforms where people are making money online, those population of people on this internet space, where I showed you the billions that are involved. Imagine having just 1% of them patronize you every month. This is where you require to set up payment processors like Wise, like this very one. You get to see different currencies here to make it possible for you to receive payment. So now, before you get to do that, you need to understand the workings of this individual social media platform: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and the rest of them. So for you as a freelancer, how do you get clients? It's very, very important, because for you to get clients, you must build some level of reputation. That means you need to have account on platform like this. You can see a simple example, this one, writing and publishing, and the rest of them. You can see their prices and everything. So you need to identify platform that suit with what exactly you want to do, because with those population on this internet space, billions, it means a lot of people are having problem and they are willing to pay people money who are reputable enough to solve their problem. You can see this one is through Google Authority, so we charge $15. So identifying platform like this that will make it possible for people to see you and to ensure that you are trustworthy is very, very important. Actually see a couple of them. These are for video editing and the rest of them. So all these people offer services to solve people's problem who have video editing need. Then if you can go, you can see for programming, for digital marketing, video, animation, writing, music, and the rest of them. So the opportunities are there. You can actually see them on this particular platform. Don't worry, I will leave the link in the description box of this video. I'm going to be breaking them down as time goes on. So for if I go further again, even for email marketing, if I come to my email now, you get to see there are a host of email platform that you can see here on my listing. These emails are emails that are sent to me from people who pay money to have people manage all these things. These are social media managers who run these things for businesses and the rest of them. Then if we go to the next point now, for blogging, for those who want to make money with blogging, you need to know that since it's about selling and marketing, it means affiliate marketing is going to be your number one option, because for blogging, except if you want to sell your product directly or your service directly, so this is where you require to partner with e-commerce platform and content creators so that you promote them, where you get to earn for the solution they are giving people. A good example of a blog post, if I come here, you can actually start for free. You can see new posts. You can see this is a platform that allows you to earn with your blog, and there are two major ways you earn. You earn with affiliate or you earn through Google AdSense. You can see an option for earning here where you get paid for the traffic you are providing. If I come to this very one again, this is where you want to own your own website or own your own blog post directly, where you are in control of everything. But if you don't have the money to do that, you can go into platform that are already existing like Quora and the rest of them, Medium and the rest of them, where you post, where you get to generate traffic and then get to build your popularity after a while. This is for bloggers who want to make money through blogging. I have a much more in-depth guide for that. You can check that out. I will leave the link in the description box of this video. Now the next point here is we have looked at the content distribution. So how you distribute, we are looking at how you identify platform for your needs depending on what you want to achieve. So we have seen freelancer, we have seen e-commerce and the rest of them. So as you go further, you get to understand that sales and marketing, copywriting, these skills are very, very important. Yes, they are skills that you must learn. Yes, in copywriting, you can go further to learn email marketing, ghostwriting, social media content writing, and a host of other email and the rest of them. So I will still break it down. So you can see these are the opportunities for dropshipping, affiliate marketing, and the rest of them. So freelancing, content writing, online course, digital marketing, social media management, these are all earning opportunities that you're going to see. Virtual assistants. So for virtual assistants, you need to know that there are people who have some kind of challenge that want somebody to be in another location where he is solving their own problem. You have print on demand, blogging. If you go further, you can see the list is endless. YouTube, content creation, consulting, and the rest of them. So by the time you get to understand all these things, one thing you need to know that yes, when you are starting, it will require you doing things by yourself so that you get to understand how the entire process work. But for you to really scale up, you need to understand a much more in-depth guide on the business side idea, how to leverage the internet space to make money. I've shown you the population that are there. And let me tell you the truth, that population keeps increasing every blessed day. That is why when you get to see that I showed you my dashboard of people making payment, if I should go on my WhatsApp now, I'm going to show you somebody's comment that I just delivered a solution to him and you get to see what he said. Sorry, my WhatsApp is taking time to load, but that wouldn't stop us from going further. So with time, I'll get to show you series of screenshots. So for you to succeed on this internet space, depending on how you identify your strengths, understanding the market needs, and delivering value to target audience. So this means you need to understand what exactly you want to achieve. Do you want to make money through blogging, freelancing? These are all the opportunities. Virtual assistants, email marketing, the list is endless, cyber security, and the rest of them. But let me tell you the truth, irrespective of anyone that you want to achieve, you need to understand that for you to grow beyond to the level where you can be making consistently, you need to build partnership with people. You need to build a network of people you are going to be working with. That is how those people that you get to see showing you so much money in their dashboard do. Because as a human being, as you get to work, no matter how strong you are, there are days that you wouldn't even want to come online. That's the truth. It has happened to me severally. There are days that I don't even want to look at my system because it can be overwhelming sometimes. So, but the key thing there is what will make you succeed is when you build those partnerships where you have people that you are working with, and then your friends, you can have a small network of friends where you share ideas and you work together. That will really help you a lot. Then for you to really grow to the level where you become very comfortable in this digital space, you need to understand the concept of scaling up. Yes, scaling up. That is scaling up your monetization strategy, scaling up that your skill into a full business. That is setting up a complete system or platform or website or network, even with the aid of AI to solve people's problem. That means for you to achieve that, you need to start thinking like some of these biggest internet earners. A good example, let me show you their information. You get to see proof that these people don't just make money because they are on the internet space. You can see as at March 2025, the richest man in the world is Elon Musk. So how does Elon Musk does this? Yes, it's possible for Elon Musk to achieve this because he has a full system that he has set up. These systems are spaces like X, that is Twitter, formerly called Twitter. So he has prominent processors that takes care of harmonizing. Imagine the volume of traffic on Twitter and the kind of businesses that people are running on Twitter, running adverts. So one thing you need to know there is all these people, these top billionaires that you get to see, look at them, Jeff Bezos for Amazon, Mark Zuckerberg, Meta, Bernard-Fu, so Microsoft, Bill Gates, and the rest of them. How these people are making this money is they have systems, and these systems are there helping people to solve problems. That's the truth. So they don't need to come online every blessed day anymore again. They have built up those systems. These systems has prominent processors that collect people money. When you want leads for your businesses, when you want to get customer for your businesses, all you have to do is you run ads, and as you are running ads, they get to make money for this particular business. So that is where I said everybody that is making money on this internet space is either selling something or helping somebody to sell something. That is why sales and marketing remains very, very important, especially in the digital era. You need to learn that skill. It's very, very important, because if you don't understand that, you will not really appreciate what this internet space is all about. You can see even the Amazon, which is some of the world biggest e-commerce. Amazon as a platform does not have its own product, but they are building a network where they help people, businesses, to go and sell their product online. So that is how they also make their own money. So imagine the volume of transaction that takes place on Amazon every blessed day. Millions of dollars exchanging hands, goods and services moving all over the internet space, all from one place to another through the aid of the connection on Amazon. So you can actually see that. So if they are making just $1 from every transaction, you can see how they are making a lot of money having those platforms. So I believe you are beginning to see how these people get to this very stage, and they actually start on a very low level that looks like it means nothing. I believe at this particular point you are beginning to have a different mindset about this internet space and how you can also key in to make money for yourself. So I'm going to be putting up more in-depth guide, breaking some of these things down for you guys so that you get to appreciate it. Courses like this, I'm telling you, it took some of us time. We have spent so much money to learn these things. And let me tell you, before you even think of traveling out of the country, no matter how good you are in that thing that you're trying to go out of the country to go and work, some people have left their country, they have sold all their assets, all in the name of going to tier one. If they had opportunities to see videos like this, I'm telling you, most of them wouldn't have left their home, because the bitter truth there is they would have developed strategy where they can offer solution to people even in the tier one country right from the comfort of their homes, where they get paid directly, which would have been a much more lucrative opportunity for them than selling all their assets, going out of their comfort zone, going to another country only to begin to struggle on how to do so many jobs at a time with the aid of meeting up. How strong are you? How strong are you that you can do 5 to 6 jobs in a day for the next 5 6 years? Is it possible? Just ask yourself that very question. That is why most people, by the time they do that, within that first few months, they try it. After a while, they begin to drop, because by the time you collapse, you get to understand that it's not really worth it. But what if you have information like this that would have shaped your mind from the beginning? That money you invested traveling, and then you decide to put up a strategy, building it small. By the next 6 7 years to come, you would have been far better than that condition that you are in. Now, a lot of people have left their countries. They cannot come back to their own country because they are under a very strong cage. Yes, no freedom to move. Every day they are thinking of how to pay bills. Taxes are finishing them, and then they don't know how anyway. They have to pretend to people who are not in those countries with them to make it look like all is well when all is actually not well. I believe this video has really impacted you a lot, and don't forget to keep a date as I continue to bring you more ideas and more information and more strategy on how you can really use the internet space to build yourself. Note, the AI environment is getting much more interesting, and more information are coming in with the advent of AI. It's making things much more easier. All you need to do is to learn the basic skills that are needed on how you can solve businesses problem, because in the business world we have business to individual. That is how the trend is. Then we have business to business. You don't make money by selling solution to individuals. Yes, you might make money, but it's going to be little, and this is what as an individual level you do. No matter how strong you do it, after a while you get exhausted. This is why salary jobs don't pay you that much. After a while you get to retire, and that is the end of it. You work for the whole of your life. But what if you have a strategy where you build that thing into where you solve business to business problem? You see, there is money in business. The business that have money will want to make more money. And what if you have solution that you can offer them to make it possible for them to make more money? Let me show you this particular platform so that you get to appreciate what we are talking about here. If I come to this particular platform, you have actually seen people showing you their dashboard with so much money. We have a customer relationship management here. You can see this is a platform. So these are platforms that help business to business solve problems. Imagine setting up a platform like this for another business where they get to make more money. Imagine how much they are going to pay you. They will really appreciate your value. You can see this is a blog session for them. This is a sales funnel. You can see this is a digital store. So imagine how all this solution in one place where you set it up for up to 10 to 5 businesses where you are managing it for them without even coming out of your home. You have newsletter, campaign, statistics, automation. You can see where you set up automation rules. You can see sales, order, transaction, where you manage everything all in one particular place for a particular business. So there are businesses that are already physical. Now with the advent of the technology, they want to come into the digital space. these are some of the solutions. I'm putting up all this information for you guys in a particular link where you can create, learn, and then perfect it. And trust me, you'll be very happy that you come across this particular channel. Information like this, if people know, you need to know that a lot of people are traveling from country to country just to learn some of these things I'm teaching you guys here with ease. Because if everybody knows it, I don't think those people will pay thousands of dollars just to fly themselves, just to get hotel accommodation, just to. When I actually came across, started learning, it was also very difficult. But as time goes on, I got to appreciate what the whole of this internet space is about, which I'm sure you've also learned. So see you in my next video. I'm going to be breaking some of these things down. Making money on this internet space go beyond clicking on random links up and down. You need to, after creating those accounts, you need to be strategic about it. When you understand the strategy, when you understand the solution that those things are giving people, that is where you make money. Because if you don't know the solution that is here, you are going to be wasting your time. And that is exactly what a lot of people have ended up doing. They have created accounts and they think this platform will give them money. Let me tell you, even the hamster combat that some people went to create accounts few months ago, or possibly let's say few years ago, you need to know that the people who run those platforms understand the strategy that I'm teaching you here. That is why they created it. That is why a lot of people got disappointed by what they got. Yes, you will never get what you want because you don't know how those platforms are. Those are business secrets that they will not teach you. Because if they teach you, if everybody knows it, these billions of population I'm showing you here, everybody will not go and be working, because the essence of putting up all this, they actually understand the essence of putting up a system. So what they did there is they put up the system, they understand your weak point, which is you want to make money, but you don't want to put in the work. You don't know how to deliver the solution. So you think you just tap on your phone screen and make free money. There's no free money anywhere. So you work for them. At the end of the day, imagine 5 point something billion population. Even if they earn $1 from it, from every individual who open account in that platform, how much do you think they would have made? So that's the question for you to think. And they have a lot of people who went and create account looking for free money, thinking the platform has free money. All these platforms that you are again seeing every day, they tell you open this, they don't really work. Even Temu, you need to understand that Temu has a solution that is given. So when you are going into affiliate marketing, you are going into partnership between product owners and you who is an affiliate that want to help them sell. So you can see it all revolves around sales and marketing. So when you sell, you get to make money by the commission that they pay. So the same thing happened in that particular hamster combat. A lot of people went to did. You need to know that what they were actually doing is they were playing over your psychology to go and be watching their YouTube video where they get to generate money through AdSense, that they watch those videos and then they collect it, then they decide on whether to pay you or not. So that's exactly what happened. That is the business secret I'm teaching you now. So don't forget, keep a date. Anyway, it's left for you to decide whether you want to really pay close attention. Refusal to pay attention, don't worry, you are going to pay heavily as time goes on. You will pay serious money to learn the same thing I'm teaching you now. So it goes beyond having certificates all over the place. The internet space is about real people who have real solution to real life situation. That is how they make money. So if you cannot picture yourself, then I think the internet space is not for you. And if you are struggling with the buying data, I think it's better you stay away from this internet space, because the bitter truth there is, if you can spend 6-7 years in the university paying school fees, buying handouts, buying all sorts of things just to make sure that you pass an examination, then imagine now you want to make money and you think any random person will carry his money and give you for just doing nothing. It doesn't work that way on this internet space. But if you understand what I'm teaching here and you understand the solution I'm trying to provide and you key into it, I'm telling you, you don't need any certification anywhere. Most people that I've seen that make a lot of money on this internet space, they don't have certification. These people that I just showed you their numbers, their names, tell me who certify Elon Musk, who certify him as a digital on this digital space, but see the money he's making. Who certify Jeff Bezos, who the owner of Amazon, who certify Mark Zuckerberg, who certify? So the list is endless. So you need to understand that once you have solution, the mechanic that is going to fix your car, who certify him? Nobody. So that's the reality about this life. The entire essence of training is not for you to go and collect certificate. It's for you to build yourself into a real solution-driven kind of person. Trust me, if you have solution to people's problem on this interface, they will gladly and happily give you their money and even appreciate you in return. Just the way you get to see on the whole of this map, you are seeing all these people here. There are people in all these locations you get to see. So everybody on this point you are seeing here has one problem or that. But what if you can deliver a solution from here to here? This person will pay you in his own currency. This person will pay you in his own currency. This is where you talk about setting up payment processors and the rest of them. I've already talked about that on this. This is where we talk about analytics skills, where you learn to understand how to interpret information, virtual assistants and whatsoever. So see you in my next video. Thank you once again.